While portable document format, in short PDF, are very much appreciated because they have good graphic quality and yet they are small, translating such a document may be challenging. And this is especially true when we talk about heavy layouted documents with lots of graphics and lots of tables or columns and logos. So even if it is a very good quality at a very high resolution document, upon converting them in editable format, usually as Word doc format, this requires some editing and checking in Word. First thing you need to do when you check a document that originated from a conversion from PDF is to activate the invisible characters, the non-printing characters. You can check if you have them or not activated, especially by this little signs as a reverse P for paragraph and many others. You can activate invisible characters with Control Shift 8. Upon conversion from PDF, lots of marks may be inserted for keeping the layout even if they are not supposed to be there. For instance, you may have paragraph marks like this one that is also in a text box. What is happening here is pretty frequent in conversion, and that is the letters, the characters, the formatting of the text is not equal. So what you need to do when you have this kind of situation is to go to font and then set the scale to 100%, the spacing to normal, the position to normal, and if you have kerning for fonts, you uncheck it. Compare, you need to compare it each time with the original PDF. Here you can see, for instance, they are all capitals, and in the conversion they are not. So they need to be capitals. Sometimes spaces are inserted, sometimes bold, even when it is not, and so on. Another particular case in conversion are text box. If you click, you can see the edges of a text box. Even sometimes it is applied on a graphic element. They may be problematic, but you need to pay the same attention. Also, while translating, sometimes we are tempted to delete those little dots that we see here because they seem irrelevant. Well, they are very relevant. The text is set to be layouted in columns, 3 columns in this case, and if you delete a column break, the whole layout of the entire document will be ruined. So please keep in mind when you translate conversions or for another reasons you see column break, do not delete them. Let them in place. The above specified text box may be used for editing a part of the text that is not editable. Like this one seems to be editable because it is text, but in reality it is just a picture with text on it and it cannot be edited as such. So in this case, even a different conversion is necessary, or you can insert a text box in top of that box. And you can do this by going to the tab Insert or to the menu Insert if you're working with Word 2003, and then choose Text Box. And then you can write your translation in the text box. Be aware that by default any text box has a frame that you may want to remove. And for this, you go to Format Text Box with right click, and online for color, you choose no color. So this will eliminate the frame of the text box. Another thing that you can do is to color it. You can fill the background with the color, and also you can change inside the box, you can change the color of the characters. And then you can treat your text box like any other part of the text. A few conversions can be used in a CAT tool for being translated with a translation memory and with a CAT tool at your choice or at client requirements. However, for each of them, you need to set the formatting in such a way that you would have as little variation as possible. You select the text with Control A or on portions of the text, and then you go to font, and again you set the scale to 100, the spacing to normal, the position and kerning for fonts to be unchecked. Another tricky mark that you may have in documents that are converted from PDF, but also in documents that are created from scratch, is the soft enter, or the manual line break as it is called. This one is not taken into consideration by CAT tools, by Trados and Tag Editor in particular, as segmentation marks. So you need to decide before you start your translation if you need to insert an enter or if you need to replace it with a space. It depends from case to case. Sometimes you need an enter, and you can see the difference, the graphic difference, if you have activated with Ctrl Shift H. So please remember, even the best conversions from the best quality PDF documents still needs working over formatting for looking good and resemble the original PDF document.